Welcome back, friends. My name is Deepak Mori. You are watching my YouTube channel, TheIndianOptions.com. Today we are going to discuss one of the trading behavior that is called as understanding your risk appetite all the time. Now, by saying this, what I mean is that you should keep a very attentive eye on everything or all the open trades you have, all the money that you have, all the capital you have, how much capital is at risk right now, and what are your potential profits or potential losses that you're looking at. So all this thing has to be always kept in mind when you are trading in options, because the market could suddenly go up and down, and then it will be a lot of confusion if it happens. So it is better to have all this information all the time handy with you. Okay, going to the first slide. Now here what happens is, in this slide I am explaining like things you should always know. Okay, pay utmost attention to this slide because it's really very important, and you really need to keep all this information handy with you. Actually write it on paper. I actually have one kind of diary where I put today's date, and before the market starts I write all the summary there, so that I know like for whole day what trades I had in the morning and at what price what I purchased and things like that, right? So in this slide what I'm saying is that first of all you need to really keep in mind how much money you have invested. Okay, now I have taken an example, and throughout my series I am saying that you need at least 5 lakh capital with you in order to basically trade properly in this. So I'm just taking an example of 5 lakh as an capital here to explain my theory here. So assuming that you have invested 5 lakh, so that is your capital that you have used, right? So this 5 lakh you have to use for only and only non-risky or very less risky trades, contracts. Okay, now by this I mean that either you should open call buy put call, put or call sell type of contracts, and that to maximum 5 lots. Now 5 lots, why? Because the margin is 90,000 and then maximum you can get is 5 lakh. And if you open like out of the money contract, then this becomes really very safe bet that you can do. But your chances of increasing, the probability of increasing winning in this trade becomes very high. Okay, so put sell and call sell out of the money, this is a very risky non-risky trade. So all this capital has to be invested in this kind of trades, right? Now even if you say that if you get some trend or something, if you want to buy put buy and call buy trades, in another videos we have explained that if you take, say for example, premium of say 200 rupees, then you can open like maybe 32 lots or so in this 5 lakh rupees, but that is going to be really very risky trade. So even if you are opening a put buy or call buy type of contracts, you stick with 5 lots, maybe 6 lots at the most. Okay, whatever lots you can use by premium, that many lots you should actually use open even with the put buy or call buy type of contract, though you can actually open lot of contracts, but it is risky. So in order to have, so this 5 lakh we shouldn't be using for risky trades. We should use this 5 lakh only for non-risky trades. In non-risky trades you are going to get small profits, but consistent profit over a period of time. It is going to be a very big profit, but for all these non-risky 5 lakh capital, you should take only non-risky trades. Okay, so this is one thing that you should always keep in mind. And then as of today, how much percentage profit you have made? Say for example, in this slide I am taking an example of say 27%. So until since you started trading till today, maybe you have made 27% profit, right? Now how much is that percentage, that you should always keep in mind, and then how much that money that percentage converts to. Now in our example I have taken 5 lakh rupees, so say 27% is 1,35,000 rupees. So this is 1,35,000 is the profit that you have earned over a period of time, right? So this 1,35,000 is where you should take risky trades, or you should take high return, high risk trades only for this 1,35,000. Because my saying, or the way I look at it, is that this 1,35,000 is not my money. I have earned it from the market, though it is with me right now, but just look at it the way that it's not my money. So if I lose this 1,35,000, it is okay. I can still come back tomorrow to do the trading, because I still have my 5 lakh rupees with me, right? So all the risky trades has to be done in only in this. If you don't have this 27%, then don't do any risky trade. Just stick with your basic trades with your just 5 lakh capital, unless until the time that you built up some money here, which you can play with, right? Now, so in this example, what I have taken is, I have taken that in 1,35,000, assuming that 200 rupees is the premium. So we can open 9 lots here. So what happens is, now with my capital, I can open maximum 5 lots. That is the safe bet. And with this risky capital, I can open 9 lots. So total I can open 14 lots, out of which 5 should be in the sell side of non-risky trades, and 9 can be on the risky side. Okay, because you can make more money on the risky side, but it is, again, you can lose all the money as well. So it is your choice basically, and that's why I have put this video in the trading behavior section, because it is your trading behavior, how you want to do it, and it's really very as simple as that, right? So in the bottom part, I am saying that you can take maximum of 5 safe trades and 9 risky trades. Now safe trade is call, sell and put, sell, kind of out of the money kind of quadrant. So those trades are really very safe. And risky trades is like put buy and call buy. And if you choose the strike price which is in the money, then you get a very good volatility up and down, and then you can make more money. But also the downside for this is that you can lose a lot of money if you are not really very careful. So it is really tight walk on the let's say on the rope, tight walk on the rope. So it is really very balancing act actually, how you are going to do it. Okay, now in this example, in the next slide, I am going to so apart from you knowing how much capital you had invested, how much money you have made in percentage, how much money you had made in the profits, and how much risky trades you can, how many risky trades you can open, and how many safe trades you can open. So these 5 points you have already known. And the next slide I am explaining about the average trading price. Now this is really very tricky thing, and so on the left side you will see that there is one screen. This is my trading screen. Now you will see that I'm making a loss in the first trade, that is minus 92,000 loss, and in the second trade I'm making minus 15% loss, minus 15 loss, and in third you can see that I'm making 6,000 rupees profit. In the fourth trade you can see that I'm making 98% profit, right? Now this is what my trading screen is showing, but that is not the real picture actually. Because what happens is, like whenever you open, now this is, I don't know whether it is a problem with only my trader, or I don't know whether it is a general problem with everybody. Okay, but the problem is that, say for example, if I purchase something now, and if I sell again after a few minutes, and again I purchase the same strike price, again I sell at the same strike price, then my computer, it gets really very confused about what is my average trading price. Okay, now and then it gets confused and it gives the mixed signal. So what I do is, now in the middle part of the screen, now say for example I have taken the I keep a note of what I do basically, right? So if it is like 12,300 put that contract, 825 lots are open, so I keep a note that 825 I have bought it at the rate of 295.80. Now in this case it is correct, that minus 92 is okay. Now in the second this thing, Now 11,800 call side, 1500 buy. Okay, now this 1500 I bought it at 2, basically 750 I bought it at 371, and another 750 I bought it at 348.55, and the average of these two is 360 rupees and 21 paise. But if you see my screen is showing 340 rupees and 50 paise. Now the reason for this is I'm explaining in a minute, but you can see that the average trading price, the actual average trading price what I have got is shown as completely different by my trading terminal, and then this creates really a lot of confusion when you are actually trading, because the screen what you see right now, it is all minus plus plus, right? But the real situation right now is all these four contracts which you can see open are in loss right now, because I have already taken all the profit trades I have already taken for today. Okay, so for today all the profit I have already booked my profit. These are all loss trades, but it's still showing that it is in a positive because of the average trading price is not been calculated properly. Okay, now so what is average trading price? Average trading price meaning that you purchase something for one strike price. I have taken that example below. Now say for example, for one strike price I purchased say I bought 675 securities, and then again I bought 750. So now it has become like 1425 if you add it together. Then I again bought 300. So all these three I purchased at different strike prices, right? So now my system is going to average somehow this, and then if I sell, if I square off 450 and then I square off 225. So it's quite possible that I buy in at different times at a different rates, and then I maybe collectively sell it, or maybe I again further break down and sell it. So when I kind of do this kind of thing, my computer really gets confused, and it gives me really very different price. So I've stopped looking at this average trading price for my trading purposes. So what I do is I actually keep one note or one diary with me every time. Whenever I open some trade, I just write it in that. I know it's very how do you say, orthodox way of doing. You can use Excel if you want to, but it doesn't matter. What I'm trying to say is that apart from this trading terminal, you should have some record kept somewhere where you are actually capturing the correct strike price and correct premium price that you bought or you sold. The reason is that because you if you want to average it out and if you want to sell it one by one, then it becomes very difficult, and in order to ease that, you should do it. Now I usually, what I do is, say for example, it's really very simple actually. I don't know whether I'll be able to explain it properly or not, but let's see if I can explain it. Okay, I purchased something at say 300. Then I purchase something, let's say 5 lots each, so that we can do the average properly, right? So I open 5 lots at 100 rupees, 5 lots at say 50 rupees. Then total it becomes 75, right? Now, and then I sell something at say 300 rupees, and then it becomes like we don't know what it is, right? And if the market again goes back, then I sell only the profit where it makes the profit. I sell only that part. So collectively, even if I have, like say for example, you can see here, collectively I have like 1500 this thing open, which means 20 lots open, right? Now out of those 20 lots, I might have purchased something at maybe 200, something at 220, something at 250, something at 270. So I keep a track of where I purchased, and when the market goes back, whichever is in profit, that many I sell, so over a period of time, when we look at it like 7 days or something, and if you look like total number of lots that you made and you sold, it becomes like really very averaged out, and you can see some good profits there. So these are the few points that I wanted to show that you should be aware about all the time. So better is to maintain the daily diary, make one page for today whenever you are doing this trading, and just keep on recording there. It is the most easiest way to do it, so that when the market goes up or down, you know exactly at what point it is trading and what point you had purchased, so you can take a quick judgment whether you are making profit or not. And that's how you basically go about it. Okay, so that's about it for this trading behavior. Thank you very much, and really appreciate you spending time watching this. I'm going to upload this presentation on my website www.TheIndianOptions.com. So please register there and download it, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel. The button is right here. Thank you very much, and you have a nice day. Bye bye.